Read it. It's O.G.B.O for Mega Man Codes. What I stated, I'm sure I'm not the only black man who feels that way. Whenever I'm driving and I look in my rear view and I see a police officer, I get a sudden surge of anxiety. There's nothing illegal in my vehicle. My registration and everything is up to date. I'm good. But there's this overwhelming feeling that this traffic stop may result in the loss of life, my life. I don't want to feel that way. I don't want my children to live here and feel that way. And I'm justified. Did you read what he wrote? This is the mind of these people, for lack of a better word. He won't even acknowledge our contribution to America. He wants to pretend that our 310 years free labor didn't have a lot to do with America becoming the wealthiest nation on earth. But some of these people are absolutely narcissists by nature. They have nothing in them of good for you and I. They won't even acknowledge that we built this. And they're going further. They're passing all sort of laws to rewrite history. They want to take the word slave out of textbooks. They want to make it as though we volunteered to help. Oh my goodness. So when I say I have nothing, I have nothing about this present generation make me feel that they were all for reparations. And like my teacher, I believe also the offer of integration is hypocritical and is made by those who are trying to deceive the black people into believing that their 400-year-old open enemies of freedom, justice, and equality are all of a sudden their friends. Furthermore, we believe that such deception is intended to prevent black people from realizing that the time in history has arrived for the separation from the whites of this nation. If the white people are truthful about their professed friendship towards the so-called black man, they can prove it by dividing America up with us. But that they would not do. They would not do. I'm putting this out here for those of my people who feel that tomorrow will be better than today. And you've been feeling like that for the last 400 years. And every day you have awakened, a black man or woman someplace in America has been catching hell. Hell. The church is the most segregated institution in America. Did I lie? You go down south and tell me if I'm lying. Hell, you come up north and tell me I'm lying. You will find no black Jesus on their wall. And then again, you won't find a black Jesus on your wall. Because our people are completely brainwashed. 85% of my people are completely blind, deaf, and dumb. You're gonna wait on your knees for a benevolent white man to come along one day and give reparations. Or come along one day, because for real, the majority of my people don't even ask for reparations anymore. We'll be satisfied with just being citizens, afforded the same justice that the Caucasian Americans receive. And sure, we have it on paper. But if I'm riding in a certain neighborhood in a certain car at a certain hour, I don't have it in reality. I can still be shot dead on my porch by an officer of the law this happens every day in America. So no, I don't believe this generation is much different from the past generation. I don't believe the apple rolled far from its tree. So again, I'm calling for my people of like minds who don't want to live in fear, who don't want their children to experience the hell that we have experienced, who don't want to be in a nation that turn their daughters into boys and their boys into girls, that don't mind sending billions of taxpayer dollars to people who never sojourned, who never suffered here in America, but won't even acknowledge that we built the country. Email me, R-A-S-H-I-D, Rashid, R-E-N-A-R-D-O, Renato, one word, at Gmail. I'm asking for donations to $MAHDI, Mahdi, R-A-S-H-I-D, Rashid. We are going to move forward. Those of like minds, we're going to meet. We're going to talk about a future, and then we're going to plan a future for our people. I want you to email me along with your donation. Even if you can't give a donation, email me your email address in your Cash App name so that I can make a folder for you. In the weeks to come, well, I'll talk about that on a secure line. This is O.G.B.O for Omega Man Codes. Till next time, peace.